The NFL world woke up to absolute shockwaves as news broke that a Kansas City Chiefs legend, after an incredible 16-year career, has decided to hang it up and retire. Chiefs Kingdom is stunned. Patrick Mahomes is stunned. And Andy Reid himself has openly admitted that this one caught him off guard. After nearly 2 decades of leaving it all on the field, a pillar of the Kansas City Chiefs has decided that the time has come to step away from the game he's given everything to. Fans are reeling. The locker room is emotional, and across the league, players and coaches alike are showing their respect to one of the greats. This wasn't just any player. This was a leader, a veteran presence, and a figure who has been there through every major high and low of the Chiefs' rise into a modern NFL powerhouse. 16 years with one organization is nearly unheard of in this era of free agency, trades, and short-term contracts. To dedicate your entire career to one team, that takes loyalty, perseverance, and passion. The news reportedly blindsided much of the team. According to insiders, even Patrick Mahomes didn't see it coming. Mahomes, who's known for his strong bonds with veterans, was said to be visibly emotional when he heard the news. He later said in an interview that this player wasn't just a teammate, but a mentor, someone who showed him how to carry himself, not only as a competitor, but as a professional. Mahomes said, quote, "You can't replace someone like this. You just hope to take the lessons they gave you and pass them down." That tells you everything about the impact this retirement will have. Head coach Andy Reid also gave his reaction. And if you know Big Red, you know he's not often caught speechless. But in this case, he admitted he was stunned. Reid said, quote, "This is one of those guys you never imagined the game without. 16 years is a long time, but it still feels like he had more left in the tank. I respect his decision, and I'm grateful for everything he's given this organization." The way Reid spoke made it clear this isn't just about on-field performance. This is about legacy, culture, and the kind of leadership you cannot simply draft or sign in free agency. And Chiefs Kingdom knows this. Fans are flooding social media with tributes, highlight clips, and emotional thank yous. You can feel it in every post. Heartbreak that a career has ended, but gratitude for the years of memories. It's rare to see such universal respect. That's what happens when a player gives their all to the same city for nearly 2 decades. Now, let's take a step back and look at just how monumental this career was. 16 years with the Kansas City Chiefs. Think about the eras he played through. He saw the franchise when it struggled. He lived through the transition years. And then he was there for the ultimate glory, the rise of Mahomes, the brilliance of Andy Reid, and of course, the Super Bowl championships. To be part of a dynasty, to contribute to it, and to walk away with rings and respect. That's the dream every NFL player has. And this legend lived it. Over the course of his career, he racked up Pro Bowl selections, All-Pro honors, and perhaps most importantly, the respect of everyone he lined up against. Opponents would often say after games that he was the kind of player who never took a playoff, who never gave you an inch. He was the definition of consistency and toughness. And in football, where careers are often cut short by injuries or roster moves, lasting 16 years is a testament to his work ethic and love for the game. What makes this retirement even more emotional is the timing. The Chiefs are in the middle of trying to maintain their dynasty, and losing a leader like this could create a real void. Patrick Mahomes is still in his prime. Andy Reid is still steering the ship. But every dynasty needs those veterans in the locker room to guide the younger players, to remind them of what it takes to sustain greatness. Without this legend, others will need to step up. And that's something Mahomes himself acknowledged. He said that this retirement means everyone has to take on a little more responsibility. That's a powerful message and shows how much weight this one departure carries. So why now? Why retire after 16 years? Especially when many thought he might stick around for at least one more season. From what's being reported, it wasn't one single thing. It wasn't just physical wear and tear. Those 16 NFL seasons will take a toll on anyone's body. It wasn't just about performance either because he was still contributing. It seems to be a combination of family, health, and simply knowing the time was right. As one insider put it, he wanted to leave the game on his own terms. And you can respect that. Too many players are forced out by injuries or roster cuts. To walk away while still respected, while still playing at a high level, is the way every great player hopes to go out. The Chiefs now face the challenge of moving forward. 16 years of stability and leadership doesn't get replaced overnight. Andy Reid and Brett Veach, the general manager, We'll need to look at the roster and figure out who can step into that role. But let's be honest, you don't replace a legend. You simply hope to fill the void as best you can. This retirement also puts more pressure on Mahomes. He's already the face of the franchise, the leader of the team. But now more than ever, the younger players will be looking to him for guidance. Fortunately for the Chiefs, if there's anyone who's ready for that, it's Patrick Mahomes. His maturity, his competitive fire, and his understanding of what it takes to win are second to none. He learned a lot from this retiring legend, and now it's his job to carry that forward. As for Andy Reid, this has to be bittersweet. He's coached countless players over the years, but the bond he had with this one was special. Reid mentioned that they shared many private conversations about football, about life, and about leadership. That speaks volumes about the kind of man this player was. Not just a competitor, but a person who cared deeply about his team, his coach, and his city. The reaction from around the league has been one of profound respect and admiration.